Hi everybody, Mr. A here. I know some of you are really itching to do something creative and do a fun project. So I'm bringing back an older project that we did a few years ago that I think is perfect for a time like this. Some of you may not have pencils, may not have paper, may not have markers. We're bringing back a project where you can be creative and use virtually any material that you have around your house. So the project I want to talk to you guys about is called Remake a Master. And this is available for my students 6th grade through 8th grade. Anybody else who wants to participate, family members, older brothers, sisters, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, maybe get the dog involved in some way, can participate in this project. So what this is used to be my 6th grade final project, and we called it Remake a Master. And what the project is all about is finding a masterwork, and I'll talk about what that is in a minute, and remaking it using different materials. So remake a master.
What is a master?
A master is a famous work of art, generally one that is widely recognizable. Please choose a work of art that we will all recognize.
Remake. How do I remake it?
You may remake work of art in many ways. The main rule is to not use traditional art materials. So I don't want you to use pencils and paint and things you would normally draw with. Some things you could choose to do. You could dress up, like this one here on the left. You could dress up like the girl with the pearl earring. Use food or baking, a cake. You can use Legos, or you can set up toys to recreate it. Other things, like up here in the corner, this person used balloons to recreate the Mona Lisa. This one is Legos from the side view creating the Mona Lisa. And this one down here, it looks like it's a piece of wheat bread and some different egg to recreate this Salvador Dali masterpiece right here. Now, in the upper left-hand corner, this is Monk's The Scream, and this is actually all created with pencils. How do I choose something like The Scream? How do I know what I want to do? If you don't have a favorite, here's a few artists that you might want to search out that have works that would be perfect for this. Da Vinci, Van Gogh, Warhol, Dali, Monet, Matisse, Picasso, Michelangelo, O'Keeffe, Lichtenstein, Frida Kahlo, or go to Google and do a search for famous artists or famous paintings. The sky's the limit. You are not limited to the names above on that list. You can really pick whatever you think works best for you. Here's another one that's created with bread and looks like some type of egg or some kind of, like, maybe this is a pickle, and this is Monet's water lilies. Over here we have another dress up one, and this girl decided to dress up like Frida Kahlo's self-portrait. Above we have the Lego project, The Last Supper by Da Vinci, and then above there you can see someone set it all up with Legos. And like I said earlier, we invite families to participate. We encourage families to brainstorm and help, and email me with any ideas that you may have about the project. All right, so let's look at some older projects that people have submitted before in the past, just so you guys can get kind of an idea of what people have done. In the upper left corner, we have a Keith Haring remake that was done with Rice Krispie treats and food coloring. Right here, we have one that is Water Lilies by Monet and turned into cakes and cookies. Here on the left, we have another Keith Haring cake done with fondant on the top, which is kind of like a thick icing that's edible. And on the right, we have another Keith Haring cake. This one was pretty impressive. What it is it's a giant cake and also separate layers for each one of the different figures in this famous Keith Haring painting. Love this one. Upper left here, we have a famous painting. It's Poppy Fields by Van Gogh. And on the right, we have another Keith Haring cake. He recreated using balsa and Play-Doh or some kind of Sculpey this famous work of art by M.C. Escher that he recreated. You can see it here on the right in actual size. This one was created entirely in fabric. It is just absolutely beautiful. You can see right here it's made, it's Van Gogh's irises. And if you look over here on the right, all the irises were remade and all the different types of fabric. Absolutely amazing. This one is created with Jelly Bellies and circus peanuts and all different types of candy to come together to create this famous self-portrait by Vincent van Gogh. Next one we have, these are perler beads, which some of you may have around your house, and the perler beads were put together and then ironed to create famous Keith Haring painting. It's a photo remake, and this girl dressed up just like this famous painting by Da Vinci. Instead of this little ferret, she found one of her little stuffed animals and dressed up. Over here, this one was a double. This person brought in a cake and made a t-shirt to match. We have a couple of different ones, different variety here. We have Twizzlers and marshmallows. This one down here is created all with Pokemon cards, and it's a famous painting by Mondrian. I couldn't believe this young man cut up all of his Pokemon cards for this project. Up here we have cupcakes, and this is another Keith Haring painting. We have another Starry Night and another Keith Haring cake. This one is pretty cool. This one is created on a piece of plywood, and it's made all with dyed sawdust. So if you see it up close, this is all sawdust. A nice variety here too. Mostly food, except for this one here in the middle is created with erasers. Another beautiful Starry Night Van Gogh cake. Love this one. Now this is cool. This is a little bit of a different approach. What these two students did is they recreated famous works of art using Minecraft. So if you're familiar with that video game, this is from Minecraft, and this person recreated Mona Lisa, and this person on the left recreated the SpongeBob face. This one's great too. This one was created by a student who wanted to become the painting, and this girl and her sister remade her as Van Gogh's Starry Night. This one, you may recognize this guy right here. This may be your PE teacher. This is Mr. Henderson and his daughter Brenna, and they recreated American Gothic, which is a very famous painting as well. Now, when you finally finish your work of art, I would like you to email it directly to me. My email is right here. It is robantonucci@genesiocsd.org. Email it to me, and what I want to do is post these up on Genesio's social media pages, like our Facebook and our Instagram and our Twitter. Addresses to those will be in this email as well. So a lot of things online you may have seen with different hashtags for different challenges, like the hashtag Ice Bucket Challenge, hashtag Broom Challenge, or whatever that thing was. What I'd like to do, if any of you decide to post these online, what I would like you to put at the bottom, GCS Remake Challenge. GCS Remake Challenge. And let's hopefully try to get as many people in our Geneseo community to participate in this. Even though I'm handing this out and sending it to grades 6 through 8, we'd like everyone to participate and just have some fun while we're all stuck at home. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Talk to you soon.